11-point game.
Trying to take C.J. Frederick in the post. He's playing post defense, fronting the post. Doing a good job inside.
Jones lofting over the top. Coward, good catch. And the finish, another floater. Magnuson, not much of a scorer over the course of his career, finds Coward. And again, these mismatches have been lethal.
Great line with officials. That shuts everybody up. It was going up, so you can't argue with that. I'm sure, hopefully, we'll get to see that again.
Coward buckles down and through hands. Brakefield pivots around. Misses the baby hook. Been tied 6 times tonight. We've had 5 lead changes. Could we see a 6th?
You said long time girlfriend. How long have they been dating?
I mean, they've been dating since they both committed to Gonzaga and Eastern Washington, and he's a junior.
Okay.
So, at least a few years. Coward has the size over Wheeler. Yes.
Yeah, that was nice recognition.
Eastern Washington, 23 wins a season ago. They were regular season champs in the Big Sky, and it was a 17-game winning streak that started right around this area of the calendar. They won their first 16 conference games before losing their final 3, including...
Here's Ellis Magnuson. He hasn't been at Eastern for 100 years, but he is a super senior. Matched up with Boogie Ellis.
They're going to shoot a lot of threes, JB. 28 a game, so it's... USC's got to communicate, especially if they're going to switch and get out the shooters. In particular, Kyman, we've seen him when he was at UCLA get hot a few times, and once he gets hot, it's hard to turn him off.
Kobe Johnson making an early case for personal on Kobe Johnson early in this second half. Ellis Magnuson to throw it in for the baseline.
Good matchup here.
Howard against Johnson. And Kobe wins this round.
A little while ago. So if they only lost to UW by 7, this Eastern team is pretty legit.
Yeah. And they just went cold the last 2 minutes. I mean, they had a chance to win that game.
Coward. Cedric trying to get to 20. He's got 19.
Has 7 seconds here to get a shot up. They're going right into Coward. If I was Coward, I'd just make a quick move.
Cedric's got 19. 20-point night.
And that's just
back-to-back weeks a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 big shots, just not picking up the shooter directly. Eastern looking to go inside here.
Eastern trying to get it back. Here goes Cedric Coward, double teamed. Oh, and they got him for a travel. Yikes. Regular game tonight. Eastern won by 10 last time they played as Eric Strupp takes it away. But, yeah, Eastern won by 10 in that game, but the 3 leading scorers from Eastern last year are gone.
Yeah.
Who scored in that game.
Yeah, and Eastern went down low a lot in that game.
Yep.
Just because they're high.
Running down the clock, Cedric Coward was amazing, got quiet the last couple of minutes, and he's back.
And that's it. They got Coward going one-on-one down low.
Cedric.
And now
10, Coward with 9, Jones with 9, Eric Strupp with 7, Kyman with 5, Williams with 6.
I mean, you're just rattling off names in numbers that are just outstanding. You don't know who can get the ball at any time.
Coward against Anchor. Anchor doing all he can. Coward turns. That's impossible. And the Eagles hang on to it here. Coward against Neal. Off balance leaner. Loose ball. Watts.
Kohler just switched roles. Dyson Kohler couldn't find his range Thursday night, and then Saturday night set his career high. The Wildcats need for both those guys to get on the same page and shoot it in at the same time.
Coward with a post-up. Shoots the midi and hits.
Defensive field goal percentage.
Louis Jordan with the 3. Weber State is 5 of 9 from the outside. What a start for the Wildcats.
Well, you talk about a guy that knows where his bread is buttered. Louis Jordan gets in. He toes that three-point line. He's a great pick-and-pop guy. And just played out the 2 areas he needed to get better this year after he just committed a turnover. He needed to cut down his turnovers. He led the league last year in turnovers, and he has done just that. He needed to improve his three-point shooting to be a prospect at the next league. Alex Chu there, almost like a 6'11" point guard, and an even better cut by Dyson Kohler. Dyson Kohler just continues to get better and do all the little things. 6 straight games of multiple offensive rebounds coming off his career high. There was a step back to his left, and he just has kind of abandoned that move this year, maybe because he's been so well scouted.
Coward over Vartiainen.
I was playing extended minutes down the stretch here in place of Chu. You wonder if Chu is still ailing a little bit. He missed the game a week ago tonight at Sac State. As I say that, Chu getting ready to check back into the game.
They want Coward on the block against Dylan Jones. Coward, the spin, the fade. Beautiful touch. 7.
Ian Verplanken have really improved, really expanded their offensive game, where at one time they were both just catch and shoot guys. Now they're creating off the dribble. Really nice pass there.
Here we go. Deadlocked at 75. And a noisy D Event Center here tonight between two of the heavyweights in the Big Sky Conference. Cedric Coward, he's been amazing tonight. Goes with the left and has 20.
For that rebound. Magnuson. Coward. He can shoot it from 3 as well. Jones. Price. Good defense here by Idaho. They'll back it down. Coward spins away from the double team. Can't finish it there.
Slow to get up. Usually they're ace in the hole, and they doubled him knowing exactly where they would go.
Yeah, he started off hot right away and ball right side of Coward. Eastern so long and so athletic. And he brings so many different things to Eastern.
So impressive play as Coward finished one. And Hartman is there. Hartman, Eric Strupp, drives, Coward. And Coward coughs up the ball.
Casey did get elbowed. Northern Colorado jump shot gets it back to 6.
Yeah, both teams are going right now.
The offense is in the second half way hotter than they were to start the game in the first 4 minutes of the first. Cedric has 3 fouls. Doesn't get whistled on offense despite a...
Kyrie Huey got the space to go in and just confidently puts it off the glass. Bengals have made their last 3 buckets. Here's Coward from close range.
Tough shot at the backboard, getting downhill. And Idaho being very aggressive on offense, able to finish a lot of these.
It seems like they're really trying to deny Coward any kind of entry pass. I mean, you look at minutes there, just working hard. Magnuson spins, gets it into Coward anyway, and Cedric scores. That is a savvy move.
Good job by Rhodes, releasing that screen early and able to get a wide open layup.
Inside, Coward battling, and one.
To Wisney. Brock is going to go to work on Watts, and Watts strips it. Turnover by Northern Colorado. 1-1. Now, minute 19 to play.
Right now, they probably have to start thinking about fouling.
6-point lead. Reeves on Coward. Coward just backing him down, spins baseline and scores. Too easy. New
for the layup. And that's just his first assist of the game, but Basham making all the right reads when the double team comes. He's not panicking, keeping his eyes up.
Coward, turnaround, drops one in from out.
Laughlin, also the IQ, know where his miss is going, able to get there first.
Great start to this game between these two rivals in the Big Sky Conference. We're tied at 17 at the 10-17 mark. High-low, Coward catch, layup good. At the line this season. 28-25, the Eagles up. Coming down to the 4-minute mark first half. Coward looking underneath, can't find Price. Now they find him on the arc over the Magnuson. There's the lob in, catch the Coward for an easy layup. Magnuson gets under the basket. Out to Lloyd, he's got an open look at a 3-shot. Way short, no good. Rebounded by Casey Jones. Jones picks it up. And it is waved to go cut to the basket. Over to Hartman. Back to Jones. Jones will take a 3. Oh, nice move by Cedric Coward on the...
Still a single-digit deficit. Bergen from distance. Off the mark, Price is there. Finds Coward. Back to Price. Magnuson. Just the amount of movement. Magnuson, Coward, fade away, got it.
And that was a two-possession game, but the Bears in good shape to get some stops.
Coward trying to back down, really gets in the paint over Thomas is good. And he's got 9 for UNC.
That's the microwave right there. Instant offense.
He won Big Sky Player of the Week for his games against Montana, Montana State. His Coward off the window, took advantage of the mismatch.
Some offensive firepower win.
St. Thomas on Coward right now. Ducks the shoulder, goes up and scores. Van through, spins it up and in. Might have been a travel on that one.
And that young man is a professional as well. You got some high-level basketball players here.
Coward off the mark.
And that's a block by Thomas.
Fights him off for the rebound. DeJour Reeves.
Got him. Good recognition by Thomas, knocking down the 3.
Jones tries to muscle his way in, nearly stolen. Magnuson at the free throw line. Dribble penetration to Coward off the window. Took it to Idaho. Double team comes to Coward.
Gonna have to double him. This is a good matchup for
Cedric in the post. Count it. And
for the Eagles. And the Eagles will pass it in front of their own bench. It's Watts. Able to get it to Coward. Coward against Tomoda. Back outside. And now fade away. No good. Skips off. Battle for the rebound. Holt gets it to Hamo. Gouda with 12 now. And the Hornets have 5 players in double figures. It's the best Hornet performance offensively of the year because they're playing against a champion team. A little bit of confidence going there. A lot of banging going on between Skuta and Coward. Coward against Skuta. Let's see how this matchup goes here. Little flip shot, bounces around and off, and the rebound by Mayweather. And he had one in the game against Portland State. That was on Saturday afternoon, and he knocks one down right there. Skuta, known as a great defender for the Hornets. He's a freshman. So the Hornets get on the board first and lead 3-0. Little face-up shot is up.
For them to isolate probably Howard down low again. There he goes against Patterson. He and Patterson down there doing their one-on-one dance, so to speak, that they've been doing all night.
Price goes for Coward. He's been great all night. Another 2 for him. He has 20. Transfer from Utah State. He's put the Hornets back up 6.
That'll go a long way in trying to figure out what the Hornets or what the Eagles are all about it on defense if you can just shoot it in.
Coward can put
to a contested 3-point shot. They've got to get a better shot than that.
Hyman lobs for Coward. Drop step, 2-step, and it's a